Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.
Boom. Let's talk about it. So, there's a saying that there's, strength in numbers, right? And that's true, right? If you about to get in an altercation and there's 5 people, you know what I'm saying, and on 2, right? There's strength in numbers. But the older that I get, the more I understand that although there's strength in numbers, there's power in alignment. Although there's strength in numbers, there's power in alignment. And let me explain what I mean. You can have, let's say, a BMW. I mean, this thing is a 2025. I'm not really into cars like that, but whatever the hot BMW it is, it's a 2025. It's sitting nice. You know what I'm saying? Got the nice rims on it. You know what I'm saying? Fully customized. It's nice, right? And you go to get in that car, right? It's not your car, it's your friend's car. You go to get in that car and you start driving and the ride is shaky, right? And you like, what in the world is going on, right? Like it's just shaking, right? Well, instantly you know that you need a wheel alignment, right? Like this person needs a wheel alignment. So you sit up here, you like, man, this thing is riding crazy, right? This thing needs a wheel alignment, right? Now, I use that analogy to prove my point. You walked out to the car and the car looked, magnificent. But you got in it and the ride was rough because you needed a wheel alignment. I look at that analogy as life. You see, you can live your life and be surrounded by many. Because like I said, there's strength in numbers, right? On the outside. So, you on your social media feed, you might have 10,000, friends on there, right? But when the rubber meets the road, you can't call none of them. You can't call none of them for help, right? Because you have been, quote unquote, living life like that Benz. You look good. You smell good. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking good, but on the inside, it's a mess. But you have this persona because, like I said, you got all of these, friends or followers, whatever you want to call it on your social media, right? So now you have to play the part. See, you come on here and you can talk prosperity. You can talk about all of this other type of stuff, right? But what you won't say is how that ride is a little bumpy right now. It's you know what I'm saying? It ain't riding right. It look good, but it ain't riding right. You see, I'm the type of person now, at my age of 44, I'm not young, I'm not old, I'm right in the middle, right? So I'm learning more things about myself. And what I'm learning is it doesn't matter how many people that you have around you. You got to have the right people around you that's aligned. Y'all got to be aligned. Y'all got to be going towards that same mark. You know what I'm saying? If you got 4 people, just like 4 tires, and one wants to go this way, and one wants to go this way, and one wants to go this way, well, guess what? You ain't going nowhere. You have to be aligned. And what alignment looks like is, you're in a bad state right now. Things don't seem like it's working out for your good, trouble on the job, relationship, whatever the case may be, right? And you call someone and they hear you out. And then they tell you, listen, it's going to be all right. They give you your moment to vent and instantly they kick into action. Listen, come on now. Let's go on. Let's go get something to eat. Let's strategize. Let's see how we're going to make this thing, better. Let's get back aligned. See, that's somebody that's aligned with you. Then you have the other section that, they're just the strength, right? You call them up. And you like, man, I'm feeling down. I'm feeling this, that, and other. And they like, yeah, why they do you like that? Why did that? Oh, yeah, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Now that serves its purpose on one level, right? But if you're trying to get here and they're comfortable here, well, you know what I mean? Like y'all not aligned. And that's why I try not to say I cut people off. I try not to say that. I try to say they either fulfill their purpose or they cut themselves off. You see, and I hate to beat a dead horse, but everybody knows me right now. I know I lost my grandparents. And in losing people, sometimes you gain something, right? And you gain knowledge, right? Because people will start doing things that, you looking at them and you like, you know what I'm saying? But what I learned is, and where a lot of people cut themselves off was, sometimes people will tell me what some other person is saying, right? And in a sense, you think like, okay, good, they got my back. They told me what such and such a sin. Okay, yeah, I feel you, right? But then I started thinking, right? Well, the question isn't what they're saying about me. The question is, why are they comfortable saying it to you? Because there's no such thing as a one-way conversation. So if they're saying something about me and they're trusting you, what the heck are you saying back? What are you saying back? Why are they comfortable coming to you saying something about me? So now I got to look at you. They gonna be who they are. If they trifling, they trifling. If they're a liar, they're a liar. That's who they are. But why are they comfortable coming to you? Why? What are you co-signing, you know what I'm saying, that makes them feel like that they can come say something to you, right? So in those aspects, I just start sitting back and, I'm like, okay, I see how it is. It is no need for me to go off. There's no need to stand up. Okay, cool. You served your purpose. You have cut yourself off from me. And that's perfectly fine because I need to be aligned. So if you're in a situation right now and you feel stuck, like you feel like every time something's going good, then boom, something hits me. Take a moment, check your car out. Check your car. Your car might not be riding right? Because it needs an alignment. You need to look around you and make sure everything is aligned with where you're trying to go. I can guarantee you, if you have a crew of 4 and it's going in all directions, your life is going to be chaos. Take a moment. It's not about being popular. Like I come on here and I don't think people understand how hard it is sometimes to come on and make a video, right? And then you post it. And, I don't look at numbers. I don't look at none of that type of stuff, right? I used to, because when I was, strictly posting on Facebook, it would really bother me that the people that, say that they love me, wouldn't even like or share or acknowledge that this, that, and the other, right? But then when they needed something, they hit me up, right? They'll hit me up and it started bothering me, right? And I'm just like, man, this, that, and the other, right? That's when I knew that I was out of alignment. Because if I'm doing it for that, then I'm wrong, right? Like I'm wrong. So once I got back in the line, you start understanding it's not about numbers. It's not about, because when you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to reach who you're supposed to reach. You're going to reach who you're supposed to reach. And I commend anybody who get up and step out on faith, because it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. Sometimes people, ask me offline, like, man, like how do you just, come up? I think a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot. And when I wake up in the morning and I go to the gym and I work out, I'm constantly thinking. And a lot of this stuff is just coming from personal experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of it is coming from personal experience. Like, I've had to look at my life and understand the parts that I played in my shortcomings and my failures. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not even going to call them failures, my lessons. I had to look, right? And then once I start looking and seeing what I attributed to that, then you know what to work on. I had to start looking at my car and say, okay, what's not aligned? What's going wrong here? You know what I'm saying? And then you create boundaries, and you got to stand fast to them boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to stand fast to them boundaries, because if you have kids, you want that to filter down to them. You know what I'm saying? Like you want that to filter down to them, because the change that, we want to see in this world is coming from this next generation. So anyways, man, I hope that this has blessed anybody out there. And again, man, I thank y'all for really, support me. I get the messages and stuff, right? And it really does help.